Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I got another deck in the mail today, and so I decided to go ahead and do a walkthrough. It's funny because I didn't know this deck existed. I found it while watching Kelly from the Truth and Stories channel one time. It was an old video, but it was recent that I watched the video. And I was looking at another deck that she was talking about, and then she showed this one as well, and I'm like, what? I have to have it. And it is the Cartes Divinatories de El Guerrero by Alcide Nathaniel. It is a French deck. Yeah, it's all French on the back. I'm hoping, because her guidebook, hers was all French too, and all I did was take the, oh my gosh, the plastic off of it. Beautiful purple ribbon. But when she opened hers up, the guidebook, which is what I want to look at right now, also was in English as well. See, it's all in French. Man, there is an English introduction on page 35. So let's go to 35, yeah. So there's a French version and an English version. So I'm cool. I'm glad. I was going to get the deck regardless, even though I don't speak French, because these images are so gorgeous, and a lot of them are dreams I've had. They're visual representations of certain dreams I've had, which is crazy. And that's one of the reasons when I saw this deck, I'm like, I need this deck in my life. But let's go to page 30. That's 32. That's where the French version ends. And then English is introduction, how to start, a few layouts. And this is, I like this, the glossy book too. The 7-card layout, the layout of the previous lives, past lives, wow. And then it goes right into a general meaning and some keywords of each card. So that's really cool. And then it's got just, yeah, it goes just all the way to the end of the cards. And then there's where you can see it. I literally just Googled where to get this deck and then bought it. But yeah, it's a cool looking deck. And let me get my scissors here and open this. Bear with me one second. Okay, so I got the plastic off, and that ribbon extends all the way through the box, which is a nice sturdy little box there. So let's leave that out here, leave the book out. And let me see the card stock. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's almost like U.S. game style card stock. And this is I don't know where it's published at. I don't know what that means or says. I can't really read that. And it's all in French there. I would just go, I actually got it on the French Amazon. So, and that's my dog knocking stuff off my table. But yeah, so the backs are really pretty. So let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more here. Yeah, so that's perfect. And they're longer, I'd say they're longer and skinnier than a normal tarot size for an oracle deck. So let's get into these, shall we? And it does have the numbers in, I don't know if it's an English version or not. Like they're normal numbers. So I don't know if the French have different numbers in there or not. I don't know, but it's in what I would say English version of the numbers. I don't know if that's a thing. But here we have, it looks like the Tower was, and I'm going to go through along with the book here, and that is gorgeous. This is one of my favorite kind of art style here. It's gorgeous. And it almost gives me, even though it says the Tower, kind of a full feeling. Here, I don't know why. That's interesting. So then we have the Ferryman, which I find very interesting because I often see like a death card as a ferryman. Like, I can't remember. Oh, like the Egyptian, they're ferrying them across the, I don't know, that's not it, but there, some folklore, some history thing where there was a ferryman that had a lantern in the boat. It was like a little rowboat. I can't remember right now, but That's what I always see in like the death cards. So that's interesting. So we have the helmet. Obstinacy, strong personality, certainty about events. These are the keywords. I should have went through the keywords on these two. Let me do that. First one is success, strength, courage, determination, and purpose on the tower. I could see that. Ferryman, entity, message, loneliness, brevity, and spiritual guide. Interesting. Number 4, the owl, or the guardian of the night. Wow. Shadow-oriented spirituality, distrust, and observation. That's a keyword. And number 4. Number 5, the train, movement, new beginning, and patience. I love this. 6, the bridge, spiritual connection, phase, change, and passage. I almost can't get my hands around that. We have 7, the candle, the occult, psychic abilities, communication with the other side. Interesting. We have the sailboat. For number 8, travels, long trip, waiting, transformation. Number 9, the lighthouse. I love anything with the lighthouse in it. Support, friendship, trust, help, and possibilities. Interesting. But I love this artwork. Number 10, departure, heroic, personality, battle, protection, and spiritual visit. There's a lot of spiritualness in this deck. Interesting. 11, the staircase. New horizons, spiritual, social, and professional elevation. And this is the first image in this deck that I was like, what is happening? And this is card 11. Because this was, I had a dream about going up a staircase very similar to this. Very similar. So the first time I saw this on her walkthrough, I'm like, what is happening? But it's not the only card that I've had in dreams that popped up. But this was the first one. Interesting. So 12, the bell tower, set and change, choice, destiny, religion, and fate. 13, the pendulum, magnetism, dowsing, vibration, and energy. Oh my gosh, this art is beautiful. 14, the black cat, need for independence, sorcery, and black magic. Okay. 15, the key, gifts, spirituality, new possibility, spiritual opening, opportunity, and secret. Interesting. 16, hope, stable relationship, excessive love, hope, happiness, new love. Or new life, sorry. Beautiful. Number 17, ruins. And this is another, I actually had a meditation with this almost exact imagery in it before, like 3 years ago. So this was interesting as well. Ruins, nostalgia, memory, pain linked to the past, benevolence. Interesting. Oh, I love this skull. 18, eternal rest, spiritual death. Interesting. Oh, almost knocked the whole camera over. Decease, depending on the surrounding cards, transformation. Interesting. So it normally means death, like death, true death, or spiritual death. But it could, depending on the cards around it, mean transformation as well. But I love these colors. 19, the isolated tower. Dreams that come true. Divinatory dream, isolation. And I love there's a lot of divination and a lot of spirituality in this deck. And that's part of why, and of course the dreams I've had, just crazy. The amount of cards I've had and that are in here that I've had that were exactly like dreams I've had in the past. So interesting. 20, Iron body, high protection, spiritual or physical, power and loyalty. Here's another one that I had a dream. And this one's called card 21, the riddle. Mystery, unveiled secret, thoughts, judicious thinking. And it's another one that I had a dream of. It was almost like I'd stepped back in time into this room, and it had the lamp and it had the curtain. So I found that very fascinating that way before I ever saw this deck, it has images in it of things that I've dreamed of. So it's very weird. 22, the opera. Artistic professions, a gift for the arts, creation and illumination. And this is another one that was in that same dream, actually. Have the brocade curtains drawn back and the same coloring and everything. It just feels very much like the dream I had. 23, rope. And again, with the dream, it's all that seems to be part of the same dream I had. Links, spiritual or physical, need help, instability. And that's for card 23. Card 24. Love this. The letter. Automatic writing, message, letter, exchange, invitation, paper, and contract. 25. The accident. Blockage, accident, unforeseen event, panic, catastrophe, brutal change. So this is more like a tower moment, except it's a train. It's crashed. So it is like a tower moment. Things are falling away, so there's new things can come into play. 26, vitality, stability, health, happiness, and luck. And of course, that's beautiful after the tower. 27, the urn, heritage, windfall, material goods, acquisitions. 28, this is exactly like this beginning of that dream I had with those other images. This was the exact kind of doorway in this building that I walked into, and it was like I walked into the past into this other room. So this kind of gives me chills. But it's talking about the ladder. The ladder, choice, mind, reflection, reflection, decision, observation. Very interesting. 29, the premonition, message from beyond, duality, premonition, intuition, struggle, or quarrel. And I like that there's the white dove and then the shadow here. Card 30, work, success, family, home, job offer, professional comfort, harvest. We have card 31, the sword. And that reminds me of the justice card. Spiritual power, courage, confrontation, justice, and trial. And the last card is tunnel, liberation, new opportunity, light, metamorphosis, accomplishment. And that's it. So yeah, this deck already gives me some crazy feels just because the dreams I had. Man, it was just... It's weird to see dreams I've had long time ago that to me meant nothing at the time in this artwork. It's crazy. So it shuffles pretty good. So let's pull a card and see what the rest of the card says. It's the pendulum. Of course it is. And that's card 13. The pendulum, magnetism, dowsing, vibration, energy. Divination, this neutral card represents questing in any domain. Ask yourself the simple but all-important question. What do you desire most? The time has come to look deep inside your soul for the answer to this question. And then for past lives, it could mean you were a healer, a magnetizer, or a bone setter. Interesting. That just gave me chills because it actually gives you what you could have been in a past life according to this card. So I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. So that was my newest deck here. It is the Cartes Divinatories de Alagaril. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it is gorgeous. It's only 32 cards, but it's powerful. That's crazy. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.